Hey everybody, welcome back to Loading Marriage. I'm done apologizing for not...
Apologizing?
Apologizing. I'm done apologizing for misspeaking and for not getting videos out on time. We are just terrible at that.
Life.
Yeah,
people.
life. Whatever. It happens. But still, we're going to continue playing our Star Wars The Force Awakens Lego... I'm not even sure exactly how the name goes, but Lego Star Wars something or other. Whatever. Alright, so... Yep. Good. We left off right here. We got to do things. Now,
that he said the drive unit is malfunctioning, so there may be unforeseen consequences to charging it.
Oh no, I was figuring we just listen to what this guy has to say.
Oh, you made it sound like you were about to
say
something.
I was about to say something, and then I stopped because of this.
How did I just bust out of those things?
You were never really locked in. You two were working together. I want to shoot those guys.
Oh, right. Which one makes me shoot?
Oh, come on. Start hitting all the buttons till something happens.
I was hitting all the buttons until something happened.
But then nothing happened. And
until I started shooting the people.
Hey, the sass. Alright?
Listen.
You're a mother now.
So?
And you can't be sassing like that, okay? You are going to set a terrible example for our daughter. I mean,
she's already sassy.
Yeah, but that is because of you, and it's all your fault.
Pretty sure it's not.
I think it is.
No.
But anyway, we've had a couple different discussions. I've been doing some thinking when it comes to raising our daughter.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. So, for those of you that don't know out there, Sandy is half Portuguese. Her mom was from Portugal, the Azores, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, little islands off Portugal, and, their family's all Portuguese speaking. A lot of them speak Portuguese as their native tongue, all that type of stuff.
Yes, they all do.
Yeah, so Sandy wants to raise our daughter.
What is this thing?
What? Don't worry about that blue coin. That's nothing. Don't worry about that.
No, it wants me to pull something down.
Well, there's a thing right there. Press B.
I did.
So, at any rate, as we were saying, so yeah, it probably pulled something down. You can destroy it and build something else now. Don't you remember doing that on all of the other?
No.
Yeah, and then there'll be a B, and you can... Yeah, you go to where the pile is. And hold B, and look, there's another thing you can build up there.
I'm pressing B.
But you didn't choose a direction. See,
no,
well, hold on. Yeah, you need to hold B and then move the stick towards...
I am moving the stick!
There. You did something else. So, back to what I was saying is Sandy wants to raise our daughter as if she's Portuguese. Well, not as if she's Portuguese, with the traditions, okay? Not like some of the things that they do, and like, oh, she needs to know about her Portuguese heritage and all this stuff. Seriously, if that doesn't do anything, destroy it. There's a third thing to build. You saw it. So,
shut up.
If I shut up, this would be a very boring show, okay? This will literally just be us sitting here in silence, waiting for you to do something. Oh, and then make snarky little comments like that. So, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted on numerous occasions, Sandy wants to raise our daughter with some of these, like some Portuguese heritage,
I want her to know she's Portuguese.
That's fine. But I had the realization that she is just as much Canadian as she is Portuguese. Okay, so Sandy's mother was Portuguese, my father was Canadian. Which means for every Portuguese thing you want our daughter to know about, we need to have the equivalent Canadian thing.
What on earth would the equivalent Canadian thing
Well, what
be?
are some things you want our daughter to know about and to just to embrace from your Portuguese side?
Like the food.
Okay, so the food. What about the food? Like what food specifically?
Like I'm trying to play and
play it and talk. Simple game,
the
talk.
bread and the Portuguese cheese and chorizo.
Okay, so there you go. You got a couple things, which is great. Which means if we are going to show her about that stuff, we need to have the Canadian equivalent.
Okay,
so that
what
means
is the Canadian equivalent?
She needs to eat just as much poutine, maple syrup, and Labatt Blue. And I'm very specific to say Labatt Blue because I know a lot of Canadians, obviously my family being Canadian, they all drink Labatt Blue. Molson Canadian, not so much. Not so much.
Where's Labatt Blue from?
If you listen
Where's
to
the point of aiming if it doesn't shoot where you want it to shoot?
I don't know. Maybe you're too close to the wall. Jump at it. Or hit other buttons at random. You were starting to hit buttons at random. You were losing your cool. But if you listen to the commercials for Labatt Blue, I believe it always said it was bottled in Norwalk, Connecticut. Oh. But it's a Canadian beer. I don't know exactly where it came from. So, yeah. Is that it?
I think I just shot my friend.
Whatever.
I don't know what to do.
Well, go towards the things that you've...
I mean, I went over here and all it did was give me a red brick.
Oh, okay. So that's not what you want to do then. So come back and there's a door right there. You can't get through it.
No.
You could build 3 different things, though.
Yeah, and I tried...
The one you didn't do anything with.
Because I didn't know what to do with it.
Okay, go back and try to build it again. The one on the right. It seemed to connect power to something. It turned that thing on, so jump on top of that. Let's see what happens.
Whoops.
Or shoot it. I mean, yeah, you know, that's usually what you want to do when you're trying to use something. Now, I'm trying to make a point here.
Sorry.
And I'm trying to talk about how we're going to raise our child. But instead, you keep looking down at the controller instead of the cheat sheet that I made you and have a discussion. So, what else about being Portuguese do you want your daughter to know about?
I mean, like, I want her... I mean... I don't know, like I want to take her to the Portuguese festivals.
Okay, but what about the Portuguese festivals? So in that case, we gotta take her to hockey games.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
And we don't even like hockey, that's the problem. And it's not anything against hockey, we don't really like any sport. Alright, so what about them though? Alright, I'm gonna let you people in on a little secret. We've actually already had this conversation. And I thought like, oh, you know what, it was kind of a fun conversation that we had. We're gonna share it with you guys. And instead, she's just too fixated on this game and can't think of exactly what she said already. Can you?
Did I say stuff pertaining to
Oh, yeah, you said stuff. We actually had a 5-hour car ride, and probably about an hour and a half of it was this conversation. Oh. And I'm just trying to condense it down to, 10 or 15 minutes here. Maybe we, again, get a little entertainment value out of it. Oh my god. Really? You're collecting those things.
I don't know, but they kept saying something about pulling something.
You don't need that. You don't need that. Those are just little bonuses.
I don't need the blue thing. It says something about pulling the thingamajigger. So I was trying to pull the thingamajigger. And I go over here and it does that thing, but I am that guy.
Yeah, that's just showing... Okay, so is there something you can do with it?
There's nothing there.
Did you try shooting the wall? Well, that's just... Okay, so that comes up whenever you can't see your character. It shows what's behind there.
Well, jeez.
So, what about those things? Can you destroy those little pills right there? Why don't you try moving where you can actually hit them? What? Okay, give me attitude because you've actually moved off the camera screen. I don't know why you're leaning over.
I don't know!
Like, are you trying to look around things?
I don't know. Probably.
Alright, so anyway, so this entire conversation that we were trying to have, we're just going to have to maybe do some other time because Sandy is too... She can't talk and play a game at the same time. That's what we just established so far. Seriously, it hasn't done anything. You need to move on.
Then you tell me what I'm supposed to do!
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. I've been trying to talk. Okay, go back up into where that blue thing is then.
What blue thing?
Maybe you do need the little piece that you're trying to get. Maybe you said it was trying to get you to pull. Or what's that little sparkling dude at up there?
I don't know. I've been trying to shoot at it and it doesn't do anything.
Let me see. Let me see. Here it is. Okay. So I have not touched these controls yet. I don't know what does what. Okay. That's interesting. That doesn't shoot now.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you use that button to aim, but then if you go to shoot at it, it's not pointed at what you aimed at. It doesn't make any sense.
Let's switch to this guy and see what he can do. So, sorry, people. Again, we just really left this conversation hanging right now. We're not going to be able to do much of anything with it. Maybe we'll try to continue it on the next episode once we figure out where we have to go.
Yeah, because I just don't know what's happening. It's all a lot of malarkey. Oh, so he can reach it.
You jump.
The other guy couldn't reach it.
So then switch guys.
I didn't think of that. Why would I know that he can jump more than the other dude?
If one guy can't do something, you switch to the other. It's the same crap.
But at the same time, you were the one who's sitting here going, stop trying to collect the blue thing. You don't need the blue
that's
thing.
The only thing you were trying to get was the blue thing.
No, it wasn't. I was trying to get the red bar to pull the thing down because he said, I wonder if we can get that thing.
I thought we were going to have a nice conversation talking about the future of our child, but instead it just devolved into an argument, and that just makes me sad.
No, it doesn't.
Like, maybe all of this was a mistake.
All of it?
We never should have come back to recording any videos. We shouldn't have had a child, and maybe we shouldn't be married. I believe you owe me an apology.
No.
Well. Alright, so, yeah, maybe we will try to continue this conversation at another point when Sandy can actually converse. Look, give all the looks you want. I play the games. I talk to you while we do it.
Because you know what you're doing. I think I've proven time and time and time again that I suck at this.
Goodbye.